It's Melinda again from Scrapbooking and Craft, doing quite a few videos in a row, so you'll see the same setup in the background. I'm trying to get these all done before I post them out. So this is a video response to Sonya Stepto's challenge. Can't remember what subby challenge, is it 707 subby challenge? I'm doing a couple of challenges, so I'm a bit confused. So she actually wanted some pages to put in a junk journal. She asked for tea dyed or coffee stained. I don't actually do tea dyed or coffee stained. What I've just got interested in and started doing is jelly printing. If you're not aware of what jelly printing is, basically it's like a gelatin rubber mat that you roll your paint out with, like a brayer, with a roller. And then you either press a stencil in, you can press leaves in, you can basically make a pattern in the paint. Then you put a piece of paper on top of it, smooth it out, and pull a print off it. So it's like a mono printing type thing. So I'm hoping these are right, Sonia. If they don't match the rest of the colours in your junk journal, I totally understand if you want to leave them out. But I thought I'd try to pick more neutrally colours. I've seen a few of your video responses and they're all sort of browns and neutrally colours. So I sort of picked some of my neutral colours on my jelly prints. So this is one of them. What I've done on the back is, that's upside down, is I've actually used, is it going to show up? I've used my Tim Holtz Distress inks and just inked around the edge, and this one's got a bird stamp just randomly over it. So you can then stick pictures on top of it. You can still write over. It's there, but it's not too much that you can cover up. So when you fold your pages in half, I'm assuming it goes like that in the junk journal. You'll have the outside and then you'll have the inside. So that's the first one. This is the second one. This is actually done with some honeycomb mesh in all different sorts of colours. Some of these, when you're jelly printing, you have sort of a first perfect print, and then you may take a second print and you may get a lot of white space, or you may get only half a print. So this one's one of those prints where it's a second print, but it still looks really cool. On the back of this one, I've stamped some journaling block spaces and done some dragonflies. This one's got quite a few layers over the top of it, and it's a bit metallic-y pink, pinky coral colour, and it's got some flowers in the background. Sometimes when I'm jelly printing, if I do a print and I don't like it, I'll reprint over the top of it, and you'll see some of the bottom colour coming through and then some of the top colour. So this one I've just gone around with pink and a couple of journaling spots stamped on there. This one's got sort of a number template on it, done a couple of times, and a bit of an alphabet one. Just something different. Hope these are suitable, Sonia. And that one's got, oops, that's upside down as well. It's got dragonflies just all over it. But I've left plenty of white space sort of in the middle, so you can still journal, stick stuff, do all sorts of stuff on it. So this one's sort of blues and browns. This one's got beautiful birds on branches stamped around it, just doing little bits. This one again is one of those second or third prints. Some of those are actually my favourite when you go 3 or 4 times over the page and you get such an interesting effect. And on the back of that one, I've just done some little birds in the corner with stamping off the edge. Lucky last is this one. Sometimes the colours mix really well on the jelly plate, sometimes they get really lined and streaky like this. It looks really cute. And on the back of this one, I've stamped a bunch of owls. And then to put in Sonia's package, I've made some clips again, Irene clips again, so these ones are sticking on the top of the paper clip as opposed to hanging down. So this is actually, I wonder if this is going to show up. Oh, there it is. This is actually stamped on the inside of a security envelope. You know the ones your bank sends you or businesses send you that have the patterns on the inside? They're really cool for journaling and junk journaling, so they've got different designs on them, and then I'll fussy cut those out. So we'll put those in with that. Oh, I can't get these back on, going over the top of the camera. So this one's just a piece of paper, a piece of that mesh, a couple of flowers, and a really cool button. I quite like these striped paper clips, and I might have to track them down in another colour, because I've only got black and white at the moment. And then I've actually included a couple more Irene clips as well. Never have too many clips in your journal. So this one's got some black cardstock, piece of punched border, piece of this snow mesh again, a flower and a butterfly hanging on the clip. Another little one, whoops, a bit close, just a banner and a piece of the mesh. You can sort of see, a bit too close, sort of see down here, the butterfly and a few of the little pearls. What I've also popped in, Sonya, is some homemade washi tape or decorative tape. So again, there's another clip holding that together. This one's got a couple of flowers, a bit of pink paper, a bit of crocheted trim, and a bit of the snow mesh. This is actually, this whole pile here, Sonya, is sticky tape, so they will peel off. It's sitting on, if I can show you this one, sitting on a piece of baking paper. So you just peel them straight off and put them in your journals. I made these all in a big sheet, so I basically took a large sheet of baking paper and stuck this brown back to sticky tape, and there's also, these ones are masking tape all over the paper. Put some colour down with some gelatos, with some paint, stamped, splattered paint on, and then cut it all up, and I really love the effects. This one's a very wide tape. Some of them are very wide. You can also cut them down in half if you don't like them as wide. Some of them, like these ones, I have cut in half. So these you can use to decorate in your journal as well, Sonya. There we go. So these are just a variety of stamps I've used, and I've just stamped randomly all over the tape, so when you cut them up or when you peel the tape off, you actually get just a random pattern. You're not wanting it to be all over. And this one just had a whole lot of paint splattered on it, and the circles was actually an empty roll of tape I dipped in the paint and then splotted it on the page. So there's my entry for Sonya Stepto's 707 subby challenge. I'll get that out in the mail tomorrow. Enjoy putting your book together, Sonya, and I can't wait when you show it all off. And I hope these pages do tie in with everyone else's, but I will understand if they don't go, and you may use them in another book or use them for something else. Thank you very much. Bye.